on, you guys? Welcome to episode 1 of season 3 of Let's Get It In with Chef Carine. And today I have an amazing guest. I'm so excited for you guys to meet her. She is the CEO of Dajior Clothing and Pantheon Transportation, Tabatha. Yes, of course I had to have you. As soon as I saw you, I learned just a little tad bit about you. I knew I had to have you on. I had to. She's the CEO of 2 amazing businesses, and I want you guys to know all about it. You have to. But before we do all of that, she ordered from my menu. She ordered the escovitch fish, so she's gonna be the first one that ordered the escovitch fish from the menu. So she's gonna let me know what she thinks about it. She also ordered the salmon croquettes, or the salmon fritters, and I have it with my homemade sauce, so a dipping sauce, and I also added some water crackers here. So I'll get a nice little close up for you guys so you guys can see it. I'll take a picture of the plate so you guys can really see. And of course, for the drink, we had to bring the ting because you know Tabatha's a Jamaican impress. We gotta represent for Jamaica and bring it out because you know it's a Jamaican ting. That's what it actually says on the wrapper. You know, that's so ting. That's so cute. So let's try it. Let's dig in. Let me know what you think, because I know she's gonna really let me know what she thinks, because she's a true Jamaican. She know what escovitch is supposed to taste like. So let's see. All right, we're gonna move.
It looks good. It's all cut up in the middle, like the slice. So you got the seasoning inside.
Of course, you gotta get it all in there.
So that's a good sign so far.
All right, let's give it a try. Let me know. This is a quick escovitch, so let me know what you think.
Tastes good.
Thank you.
Tastes good.
Thank you. Thank you very much. So that's the escovitch. The salmon fritters. Just take a little piece, dip it in the sauce.
Let me try this. It's my first time having salmon. I usually have the sawfish. But this is my first time having this one. So dip it in the sauce. It's different, but it tastes good.
Okay, good.
Tastes good.
Good. I'm glad you like it. It tastes good on both, so I'll take it. I'm gonna take a little sip of my ting.
Now we know how this tastes.
Yeah, we know how that tastes. Cheers. But it's a Jamaican ting. We have to take a little sip. So what we're gonna do is tear this up, a good amount of it up, because we're hungry. And then when we come back, we're going to get to know Tabatha and what inspired her to become an entrepreneur and a lot of other fun stuff that we need to know about this amazing entrepreneur. So without any further ado, we're going to eat this up and we'll be right back with you. We'll be right back. All right, guys, thank you so much for waiting for us to get back after eating that delicious food. We're full. Are you full?
It was delicious.
Delicious. We was cleaning out our teeth. Had to redo our lip gloss, all of that. But we're ready, and I'm ready. Are y'all ready? Let's get it poppin'. So I'm gonna ask you my first question, the question that I ask all of my guests.
Okay.
What inspired you to become an entrepreneur?
What inspired me to become an entrepreneur?
Yes.
I think it's in me.
Okay.
I think it's just always been in me to be an entrepreneur. Growing up, I used to help my mom sell in Jamaica on the side of the street.
Oh.
So I think it's kind of been always in me. When I got to the States, I was, went to school and all that stuff, and I was going to school, working my jobs, and I just was like, I needed more time, more free time.
Yes. Yes.
And I wanted to do something that I was passionate about. So I was like, why not? Let me give entrepreneurship a shot.
Yeah.
And I've been sailing since.
Yeah, I love it. I love to hear it. I love that you said like it's in you, because there's people don't understand that it has to really be in you for you to be an entrepreneur, because it's not easy.
It's not easy.
It's really, really not. And people see the good side, like after all the hard work, all the things that come with it, but they don't see the grind, the blood, sweat, and tears,
it's hard.
The patience.
It's hard.
The absolute patience. So I love that.
Yes.
I love that.
Yes.
And I hope that it inspires all of the entrepreneurs, all the soon-to-be entrepreneurs, that you can have a 9 to 5. It's fine. It's cool to have a 9 to 5.
I was working my 9 to 5 and doing my entrepreneurship at the same time.
Yes.
So,
which is usually how you should start, because you don't want to put all your eggs in one basket and you put your all into this business or this dream, and things happen.
Yes,
things happen, and you gotta fail a few times.
But I was definitely doing my 9 to 5, and the entrepreneurship's phone was going off too much, distracted me from doing my 9 to 5.
Exactly.
So that was my signal, like, it's time for you to become a full entrepreneur and not do half and half, because it's like, nah.
You can't. Where are you going to put your energy?
Right. And I didn't want to not serve the people who I was serving, give them my 100, because I have to put, whatever I do, I got to have 100 in it full.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't want to half serve these people, then half serve,
Yeah.
So I'm like, let me just put my time here and focus on that.
Yes, and it's growing and becoming more and more successful, because I did my little research, so I already know that you are out here.
Yes.
So your first post for Dajior Clothing was on Instagram, and that was on July 4th, 2020.
Oh,
yes.
I don't even remember what that post was.
It was actually just a post of 3 shirts. Like, it was like 3 different neon shirts.
3 neon. Oh yes. I remember now.
Yeah. So is that when you first started your amazing clothing line for men, women, and kids, or was that just when you decided to post on social media?
That's when I decided to post on social media. I kind of was working behind the scene on the brand, working on trying to figure out the logo, the colors of the logo. At first, I started out with my logo being my favorite colors, which is red and blue. And then I'm like, after doing it on different garments, I was like, it's not gonna look appropriately on different colors. So I'm like, let me go and let me change it and see how it would look. So I ended up changing the entire logo, because my first logo, the A kind of looked upside down. I don't know if you noticed that. So then I kind of, I had to play around with it a little bit. So entrepreneurship is definitely something you learn. I was learning, I'm learning as I go.
Learning as you go.
Like I said, I started with my colors being red and blue.
And you saw that didn't really work.
I'm like, nah, that ain't gonna pop on an orange shirt.
Right.
So I'm like,
or on a red or blue shirt, then it's gonna blend and be there.
Right. So I was like, let me switch that up. So I started to learn, and I'm still learning, like I said, and it's been black and white since.
Oh, well, I love it. I see you representing, you got it all on.
Yes,
but you make sure you had the red nails, so you had to get your face color in somehow. Somewhere you had to get it in, so I love that. So that's when you started the Dajior Clothing line. What about Pantheon Transportation?
Yes.
I saw the first post was January of this year. So
started Pantheon Transportation. It's actually a non-emergency medical transportation company.
Ooh, y'all hear that? Lift it up.
So I started that. Actually, I got approved. I started 2018 when I did all the paperwork and stuff. Okay. Got approved. I got my articles of incorporation. And I got my first trip from the state during COVID, 2020, January 11th of 2020. I got my first trip, and I remember because the number 11 is like my favorite number. I see it everywhere I go. It kind of like follows me. Yeah, so when I got the first trip on the 11th, I was like, look at God.
Right.
Like, really?
Literally
my first trip?
For you.
And it's been a blessing. I've served over 700 clients per month. Nice. Yes. So it's doing pretty good.
I love that. Did I hear that?
Well, yeah, you gotta have, as long as you have Medicaid or Medicare, and you just gotta go through the states to make sure you have that service, and you just call and set it up. With MAS, you call MAS and you set up your medical ride, and you pick Pantheon Transportation.
Yes, pick it. See, there you go. Yes, thank you. Make sure you pick her. Okay, don't play around. You gotta support for real. It's not easy, like starting your own business. Like, it takes so much, and it just means a lot every bit of support means everything. It really, really does.
We gotta support.
We have to. Also, I see you graduated with your master's degree. And we're definitely going to make sure we shout that out. We're not going to leave that out.
So you did do your research.
From the University of Buffalo School of Social Work.
Yes.
So congratulations on that outstanding accomplishment. Because we got to make sure we give our flowers always. Since then, you worked in the community with a lot of different organizations. You were also committed to your 9 to 5. I remember you mentioned that before. But in an interview you posted back in 2022, April of 2022, you said you decided to become a full-time entrepreneur. So was there a specific thing, like a specific situation or like a specific client? Was there anything specific that made you decide to like, you know what, I'm quitting this 9 to 5 and I'm doing this full time. I'm not gonna spend any more energy on anybody else's stuff?
It was really just about having ownership and wanting to have something that I could pass down to my children. Absolutely. Some type of generational wealth. I can't pass down my 9 to 5.
Right.
I'm working somewhere else for another company to my children for generational wealth. Right. So I wanted to have something of my own and pass that down to my children so it could continue. I wanted to build my empire myself. For me, you know, I am like, I have children. I want to make sure my boys are completely set. Yes. You know, I don't want them to, I want them to learn, of course. I want them to go to school, go to college, whatever they want to do. But also, I want to have something so they don't have to go through the struggles that I went through. Yes. Because I know my struggles wasn't easy. And I don't want them to experience nothing close to what I have experienced. Exactly. You know, their struggle should be different. Yeah, it shouldn't be the same type of struggle that I have.
You know what? Which Ivy League school do I gotta choose from? Like that type of struggle.
That type of struggle.
Which college? Right. Because I have so many that want me. I don't know which one to choose.
Right.
Those type of struggles. All that other stuff. Nobody.
All that other stuff. No. So I did enjoy doing my 9 to 5 because I love children. I love family. I love serving the community. That's why I got into that. But it's like, I want to do more. And if I can do more, why not? Right, you know? right. Life is too short.
And I feel like definitely, I think it's something I've said in several episodes, like ever since 2020, nobody's playing with time anymore. No. Like we see how quickly things can change. I feel like everybody, especially the ones that have like the entrepreneur in us, we're just like, you know what, all my creativity, I'm putting it all out.
Putting it all on the table.
Putting it all on the table, and y'all gonna take this. Y'all gonna take all of my creative endeavors, and this is just what it is until the end. This is what it is. Yeah, so speaking of that, where do you see your businesses in the next 5 years?
Next 5 years, I see Pantheon Transportation just expanding. I want to have Sprinter buses on the road. Yes. I want to have I want to kind of not only provide services for medical transportation, but like luxury vehicles.
Ooh, nice.
You know, so when your favorite artist, celebrity, influencer come in town, I want them to be able to just contact us and we provide that service. So in the next 5 years, that's kind of my vision, what I would like. And next 10 years, we're going to have private jets.
You know, yes, you already know. Like, hello, I'll be calling her. I'm like, hello, can I get a jet, please?
You know, you got to manifest it. I'm a strong believer in manifestation.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. So, all day, it's coming. Day. Oh, for sure. No doubt about it.
And for Dajior, I want to get it out more to the community, to the public. Yeah. Just out there, just more exposure. So in the next 5 years, I would love to see everybody around Buffalo. I'm going to start with Buffalo rocking their Dajior t-shirt, their Dajior hoodie, their Dajior sweats. Yes. You know, just helping put in the brand Dajior out there.
I cannot wait to get my set because you already know we're getting into the fitness, especially summertime. We're trying to get them summer right? So I'm trying to make sure I get my sets from her so we can first of all support for sure. So make sure you guys go out there and get your sets. And two, it's really good quality clothing. Like I can tell it's really good quality. It looks really good. You do really good photo shoots too. I love your marketing. I noticed because I do my research. I do my research before I invite my guests over to eat with me.
That delicious meal.
Yes, thank you so much. So also, speaking of the collaboration, because collaboration is key, I see that you've been to the Boss Summit a few times.
Yes.
And what was that experience like, and do you plan on going back?
Great question. Boss Summit. My first experience going to the Boss Summit, first of all, I saw the post on Instagram many times, and I was like, I'm gonna go to this, but I didn't want to go by myself. So I kind of didn't, sometimes you don't want to go alone on your journey. I just wanted somebody to go out of town with me because it is in Florida, Kissimmee, Florida. So I waited, and another friend of mine went on the trip with me, and I'm gonna tell you, it's the best experience I've had going to learn about becoming a boss, being an entrepreneur. Like, the Boss Summit was everything. I was in a mansion.
Ooh, I have to go to this damn Boss Summit. I've heard so many things. Like, Alicia was telling me about it. One of my other guests, actually my first guest, I think she's actually spoken at the Boss Summit before. So yes, and I keep saying I'm gonna go, and I haven't gone there yet. But everybody keeps telling me I gotta go to this summit.
Boss Summit is lit, so you have to go to Boss Summit.
At least once.
Yes, at least one time to get the experience. So you stay in a mansion 3 nights, 4 days with other females who are like-minded, like you, right? And they all have businesses or want to become business owner. And the CEO invite influencers or celebrity guest speakers. People who are just gonna pour into you, like what you didn't know, from taxes to logos to having trust funds to how your social media should set up, how your post should be, strategizing, just the whole 9 yards. I made really great friends there.
Oh, good. I love that. I love that because I know a lot of times at like summits and meetings and events, like it'll give that image of it's like it's one thing, and then you get there and it's like.
No,
but I love that. I've heard only good things about the Boss Summit.
Yes, I will be going back to Boss Summit this September.
Oh, nice! I might have to go. I might have to join that one. It depends on when it is in September, because this September is actually going to be the first time I'll be walking in New York Fashion Week.
Ooh!
Yes, thank you. So I'm excited for that. So honestly, if it's around the same time, I might do that and then go to the Boss Summit.
I'll let you know. It's like September 19th through the 22nd.
Oh, nice.
But I will definitely be at Boss Summit. I'm actually on the board for Boss Summit. So.
Ooh, nice.
Yes, Boss Summit.
I'm excited for that. I love that. I love anything that has to do with entrepreneurs collaborating and helping each other and working with each other and pushing each other to keep pursuing our dreams, because that's what we need for not only for our next generation that's coming up, but we need it for the people in our generation. Like, a lot of people forget and try to ignore how much we've all really been through within these past few years. It's been real. Okay, so I feel like doing podcasts like this and doing collaborations just in general just helps to remind people that they're not alone. One, and two, that we're all connected, and if we all just really come together and work together, we can really get this flowing, and all the bad things don't seem so bad.
Yes, we can really be supporting each other and just knowing, listen, my sister need help. Let me call Carine. Let me call this person to give me some help, instead of struggling with it and not help pushing a dream to become reality.
Yes. Okay, so now we're gonna get into the food part. We already ate the food, but now I would love to know, because I'm a foodie. And I know you're a foodie too. I found out that most of her family are chefs and have their own restaurants and have their own food services. So she already know that chef life, and you already said you was out there already with your mom, just making sure y'all got what y'all needed to get. So what would you say your top 3 favorite summer foods are? What are your 3 top go-to foods for the summer?
I love seafood.
Me too. And that's perfect for the summer. Like,
yes,
it's everything.
I love me a lobster tail.
Oh yes.
I love me some crab legs.
So good. My mouth is literally watering. It's insane because I was just telling my sister that I wanted some crab legs. Like, I just been like craving crab legs.
I love
like a nice
seafood.
fresh with dipped in some garlic sauce.
Yes.
Sorry, I'm gonna take it. I know. Okay, so that's one. Seafood of any type. Okay.
Yeah, seafood of any type. Another summer food. I love fruits more than anything else. So.
What would you say your favorite food is?
During the summer?
Yeah.
Cherries.
Cherries?
Yes.
I love pineapples. Pineapples is
for you?
Juicy, sweet. Pineapples. I love me some pineapples. So we have seafood of any type, cherries, and what would you say your last top favorite?
Just give me a salad.
Oh, good salad?
Just give me a good Caesar salad.
Caesar salad. I was going to say, what do you like on your salad? Like,
just give me a Caesar salad. I'm fine with a chicken Caesar salad.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love that. Those are some good options. So let me see. So I already said pineapple, so I'm gonna say that's one for me for the summer. Honestly, I'm not even gonna lie because you already know Jamaicans can have soup at any weather, at any time. I love me some good Jamaican chicken soup, like Jamaican style chicken soup with the dumplings and the corn and the potatoes and the carrots and all of that. Anytime of the year. I don't care if it's 90 degrees.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
I can have it at any time. So I would
say.
You
like chicken foot in it?
I like the chicken foot soup.
Me too. I love it.
It's so good because like you get the little bone on the.
I love
it.
Yes.
I love it so much. And then the last one, I'm gonna have to go with crab legs.
Crab legs?
Yeah, I would say I'm not gonna say seafood of any type because I don't know, scallops. I mean, it's good. I gotta have the right sauce on it.
Yeah.
But definitely crab legs, just crab legs. Like, I could have like pounds of crab legs. So also this season we want to focus on self-care and like good health. And I feel like there's never a bad time to focus on that. It doesn't matter how old you are. It doesn't matter what race, religion, whatever. Taking care of yourself and it should be number one. Yes. You can't take care of anybody else
if you can't.
Take care of yourself. So what would you say you do on a daily basis to stay in good health?
To stay in good health, I read not every single day. I would love to read every single day, but I do read to kind of for self-care. Yeah. Or honestly, I sit in my car. Yeah. For a good 10-15 minutes.
Sometimes
just
you need that.
doing nothing.
Yes.
Like I'll pull up at home and I just sit outside in the car for 10-15 minutes. I'm saying, this is going to be my self-care today. I'm sitting out here for 10-15 minutes. I'm not going in. Yes. Or I work out.
Yeah. That is an absolute stress reliever for me. Like, if for nothing else, it's a stress reliever. Like, it has to come out some way. So working out is definitely.
Yeah, it gets my day going. Like, once I start working out, because I go to the gym at 6 a.m. Yeah. And once I get home, I'm like on takeoff mode. Yeah, because the adrenaline is going. Yeah. You're ready to go. You're feeling good. You're looking good. You're like, hold on. Okay. Yeah. Look at me. Look at my little muscle. A lot of muscles, actually. I was looking at your arms like, girl, you got a lot of muscles.
Oh, yeah. I can do some pull-ups. You know what I'm saying? I'm a good amount of muscle. Mostly muscle happening here.
That's so good. Amazing. Yeah. But definitely, work out, read my books, and sit in my car.
I love that. I love that because we all need that time, even if it's 10 minutes out of your day, to just...
If I didn't take anything else from the School of Social Work, universities, if I didn't take anything else from UB, I had to take self-care. Yeah. Because the social work program, that's all they beat that into you. Self-care, trauma-informed care. Self-care, trauma-informed care. So every day, I don't care what it is, that's been part of who I am, like having to do something every day for myself. Yeah, I
love that. I love just little things, and you will be surprised how much it changes your life. Like in general, like you just feel, even like I know people say making your bed is like, even though it seems so simple, just getting that one task done every day will make you feel like you accomplished something. You got one of your tasks complete for the day.
Is that a Jamaican thing?
I think it is a Jamaican thing.
Because I'm wondering, because I mean, I grew up, my parents always say, oh,
you brush your teeth for morning,
yeah.
brush your teeth, make your bed. So I feel like, yeah, it's honestly, I think it is a Caribbean thing.
Okay.
I do.
Yeah,
but if we're wrong, let us know.
Yeah, tell my son that every day. Like, before you go through the door, make up your bed.
Right. Like, where you going?
Yeah.
Where you going?
Go back and make up your bed.
Your teeth?
Yeah.
Your face with the crust? Come on, let's get it together. So so I love that. Self-care has been a big thing for me. And health overall has just been a big thing for me, because when you have enough health scares, you realize that it is
self-care
absolutely necessary, because being an entrepreneur, especially, one thing that a lot of us deal with is burnout. And people don't know what burnout is. People don't even know what it feels like. They're just thinking, oh, like, maybe this is just not for me. Like, I'm too stressed out. This is too much. But we need rest. Yeah. As much energy as you need to go, you need that much energy to rest.
Reset. And
you have to reset.
You guys don't have any self-care, think about it right now. Like, right now as you're watching this.
Please.
What you can do for self-care. After you're done watching this video, take a minute or two to do some self-care for yourself.
Please. Even if it's literally 1 or 2 pages of a book.
Yes. Or stretching.
That's something. Stretching. 20 squats a day. Let's not even go there. 10 squats a day works out your full body, literally. Just a body in motion stays in motion. So just take care of yourself. That's what we say. And that's what we say. We're not trying to push too hard, but take care of yourself.
But love you first.
So speaking of books and reading, do you have any books or shows that you want to suggest to any up-and-coming entrepreneurs or current entrepreneurs that'll help us, get us going.
So my first book that I read was Rich Dad, Poor Dad.
Oh, my favorite.
Yes.
Please go and read that if you haven't.
Rich Dad, Poor Dad. I have my 12-year-old son reading it right now.
Oh, nice.
Rich Dad, Poor Dad.
Nice. That's a good idea.
Yes. So he left to play video games so the rule for me is, if you want to play the video game for 2 hours, you got to read me the book for 2 hours.
Ooh.
So whatever
you hear that? That's a good idea. Because my son is addicted to the video game.
Yeah, you got to give me something educational. And then you go play that video game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I have my son reading that. I've read it. I'm currently reading What Would the Rockafellers Do?
I told you got to get that to me next, because I need it. I need that.
So this is what I'm reading right now. A friend suggested it to me because we talk a lot about wealth. And she just was like, I found this book and you should go and get it. And I was like, okay, what is it? And she was like, it's on Amazon. So this is it. And I started reading it. And so far, I've learned about generational wealth. It's like, once someone has passed on and you leave the baton, you want to be able to leave it so your great-grandchildren can benefit off of it. And that's the goal, to leave a legacy behind for my great-grandchildren. They're going to know who Tabatha was. Like,
we got it started. We got it wet.
Tabatha set the trend.
Set the trend. Trendsetter. That's what you got to do. And it's not easy, but somebody got to do it.
Somebody got to do it.
Somebody got to start it. And now is the time.
It's the time.
No more time to waste. No more like, what if? No, I want to see for myself. What if? No more questioning, maybe, or like, we are in like real serious manifestation mode, within these past few years, because we now realize that whether we want it to be that way or not, we gonna have to figure out how to take care of ourselves.
And why not just do it now and fail and learn how to
learn what not to do. That's the only way.
Everything that I've learned is through failing. And I don't want to be successful at first starting it, because I have to know, I want to know the barriers so I can teach those barriers to others, And it
might take a little longer, because it takes a little longer when you do it right. But that's how, like, at this point, I feel like we're in the teaching stage, because we learned and we failed and we went through all the trials that we.
It's not, like, success is great. I'm gonna be successful. I love it. But also, like, the trials and tribulations, the up and down and the failures and all that, like, those are the greatest lessons. Now I can teach my baby.
I love that. definitely check out that book. I'm going to make sure I have it down in the caption so you guys can definitely go and grab that.
Grab the book.
Because reading stimulates certain parts of your brain that nothing else will stimulate.
Yes.
So get the reading. For me, I think I've actually said it in one of my previous episodes. I'm reading The Happiness Project. So this is actually my second time reading it, and I like it a lot because it's the way she sets it up, like the book, she makes it as if it's like an actual project. Like, try this today and see how you feel at the end of the day. You know, get a journal and write down how you felt at the end of the day after you completed this task. Or like, it's just a really good book, and it gives like little recipes at the end. It's just a really good book. So I'm gonna have to bring it so you can read that one too.
Yes. Share.
Yes, I got you. Sharing is caring.
Yes.
Stop punishing yourself.
Just
move on. Let it go. Let it go.
Let's start celebrating ourselves.
Start celebrating all the good things that are happening. Don't dwell on the bad things, because there's always going to be bad things.
Take them lessons.
Yeah. L's are lessons, not losses.
And blessings.
Absolutely. So also, as you know, I'm into the fashion. We started this in season 2. So I'm going to ask you what you are wearing. I mean, we can see what she's wearing because you already know. But explain, let us know, because we already know how you changed, but I love it. I love the new look. So what are you wearing?
So I'm wearing a Dajior sweatsuit. And this is the top. This is a crew neck. We also have the zip-up hoodies. And my sweatpants that I'm wearing is also Dajior, as you can see on the pants.
Yes.
And it's very comfy. I love the wide rib on them around it.
I love it.
So it's very comfy, fit the weather, fit, everyday lifestyle.
Yes.
You want to go for a jog, you can put on your Dajior. And I sometimes dress this up. I'll throw my heels on.
Ooh, I love that.
Actually, I have heels today.
Yeah.
So with my sweatsuit. So definitely, I love my Dajior.
Yes, I gotta get some Dajior. She got me over here really. I'm about to be walking around Buffalo with my Dajior, just so I could, everybody could know what it is. I love it. I love the look. I love it so much. I know that you could tell that you took the time to really make good quality clothes,
definitely.
And I love that.
Soft.
I love it.
For the skin.
Soft.
Yes.
I feel this. For me today, y'all already know, rainbow. I love me some rainbow. Rainbow shops is
I
just
thought
my
there
go-to.
weren't any more rainbows around here.
Really? Girl, they're everywhere. They're everywhere because I'm like a rainbow Fashion Nova kind of girl if I'm doing anything. But on a regular basis, I do like Burlington Coat Factory.
Okay.
I'll do like Nordstrom's Rack, like just stuff like that. So thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Of course.
Thank you for making dinner.
Of course. You already know. We gotta break
red
bread.
snapper was everything.
Oh, thank you. I'm so happy you enjoyed it.
And I appreciate my ting.
Oh, the ting. It's a Jamaican ting. I had to bring the ting. I was like, you know what? She's gonna appreciate the ting, okay? Because I know I usually do the smoothies. So I owe you a smoothie.
Oh no,
but
the ting was good. Honey.
Okay, good. Because I wanted to bring the ting.
I was happy to see the ting.
I'm learning within this one interview. I've learned so much, and I'm so appreciative. Thank you so much for taking the time to sit down with me.
Thank you. This was amazing.
Yes, thank you.
Make sure y'all check out her food. It's delicious.
Yes.
Get you a private chef. Because
the
the seasoning was on point. I'm telling you, like, I just knew just from how the fish were sliced.
Yeah.
She knew what she was doing. Like, chef, she knew what she was doing.
You already know. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that because, it's hard out here for us chefs. There's a lot of us out here cooking, especially female chefs. It's a little harder for us to kind of get in the game. So I've been pushing my way through, and I appreciate it. I appreciate you coming and sitting down with me and taking the time to let the community know, not only another fellow entrepreneur here in Buffalo, but
shout out to Buffalo.
Shout out to Buffalo for real. We've been through it, and we just still coming through strong. I feel like stronger than ever. And yeah, we definitely got to represent. So I'm going to put everything down in the caption so you guys can make sure you follow. So tell them one or two or how all the different ways that they can contact you so they can get some of the drip.
Some of the drip. So, if you want to get some drip, you can follow me on Instagram. It's Dajior Clothing on Instagram, and it's Dajior Clothing on Instagram. Or on Instagram, you can just type in I am Tabatha, and you'll find me. Or just type in Tabatha Lumley, and you will find me on Instagram. Facebook, the same way. Just type in Dajior, Dajior, and just follow me there. And if you have any questions or anything that you need help with that I spoke about, if you got questions, you need to know something about medical transportation, how to get started with your clothing line, just send me a message or a DM, and I'll get right back.
Yes. Ooh, I love that. You see that? You see how that's boss stuff, what she said just now. If you have any questions, definitely reach out to her. I'm going to put all her information on the screen, in the caption, anywhere and everywhere, so you guys can make sure you reach out to her, because she's an amazing, multifaceted entrepreneur, and we're all out here growing. That's what we're all here to do. We're all here to grow.
And make sure you mention that you watched this, and that's how you got in contact with me, so I can know where you found me at.
Yeah, definitely let her know you were listening in to Let's Get It In with Chef Carine, and you got to know Tabatha and all the amazing things that she brings to her community, to her family.
Yes.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
I'm so grateful that I met you. She has 3 boys just like I do.
Yes. 3
So,
boys.
I mean, we got to be the boy moms. We just have too much in common. The Jamaican, we just all of it. So
Facts.
we made a bond here that I'm really appreciative of. So,
Ditto.
yes, thank you again. Thank you all so much for watching.
Yes.
Thank you for anyone who has been following me since season 1. We are on season 3.
Wow.
Okay, this is gonna be episode 1 of season 3, but all together, this is episode 11 of this podcast. So I'm really happy about that.
Share the podcast.
Share, like, comment. If you guys want to see anything different, anything new for this season, then let me know.
Yes.
But this is what it is. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.
See you next time.
Bye.